Good morning, madam. How are you today?
Good afternoon, Tatenda.
Oh, it's
I
afternoon.
am well. How are you?
Good, thanks. Please introduce yourself and tell us one of the reasons why you've decided to come to Wange.
Right. My name is Ruth Dengani. I am the programs manager for Phumulani, Minnesota for African Women Against Violence. So today I'm here representing Phumulani and our partner Books for Africa. So Phumulani is a not-for-profit or an NGO that works with women empowerment as well as preventing violence, violence in the communities. So we are here today to donate and hand over a book donation to Don Bosco College because we went into a partnership with Books for Africa, where Books for Africa gave us a donation, a container of books. We got 16 tons of books.
Wow.
304 boxes of books, which we received in May. I think we received them beginning of May. And these books are part of our program where we are contributing to the education of Zimbabwe or to the empowerment of schools in Zimbabwe. So our executive director, Comfort Dondo, is based in the US of A. She's in Minneapolis, in the Minnesota state, and she's very passionate about education. And she loves reading, she loves writing. She's written about 3 books herself, and it's her passion to be part of the education of the Zimbabwean children, the future leaders, the future generations. So we've been working on this project for the past 2 years with Books for Africa, and they've raised books. They did a fundraising for these books. They did a book drive, and they give books to countries or schools in Africa or communities in Africa, and we approached them and we became one of their beneficiaries for this initiative for Books for Africa. So Phumulani is here today because we looked within our networks, and the executive director, Comfort Dondo, has been in networks with the Honorable MP for Wange Central constituency, Honorable Molokeli.
Yes.
And this is how then Wange became one of the beneficiaries. But not only that, when we were looking at beneficiaries, we're looking at schools and communities or regions that are marginalized. And we know Matabeleland is one of the marginalized provinces, and the communities here in Wange, especially this region, are very marginalized, just from experience and talking to people. So we chose Wange as one of our communities, where we said if we can have 3 or 4 beneficiaries of this donation through the member of parliament, the legislator for Wange Central. So we have donated 50 boxes of books through the Honorable, and we've chosen the different schools. I'm sure the other schools, once we get a go-ahead and approval for them and dates to bring the books, then we'll be able to announce. But so far, Don Bosco is the 5th beneficiary that we handed books over.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Umingu na manzana langa umingu na manzandu langa feel like I'm lost sweetie. The world is weighing on me. I can't describe my feet. I can't describe my feet. Tobu bumi kuna manzandu ndiza tobo tu mubulima bangu. Oh bumi masandu nizasobotu ndi mwana wenu obubumi nguna masandu nizasobotu mubulima bangu obubumi nguna masandu nizasobotu ndi mwana wenu utanditombweti utanditugili utandisanduni ndi mwana wenu utanditombweti utanditugili utandisanduni mubulima bangu
Tulafanana tulibe nyama utandizondime mubulima bangu tulafanana tulibe
nyama swe mubulima bangu
tulafanana
mubulima utandizondi iwa wenu utandizondi
We've done a school in Buhera. It's called Little Duckling Academy. So that's primary school from ECD to grade 7. And there we gave 40 boxes of books. We've done a high school in Chinoi where we've given 40 boxes. We've done a primary school in Tafara and Mabuku where we've also given 40 boxes each in the school for the primary schools for the children. It is our passion to empower. You know, if we don't do it for our communities, who will? So because we have a privilege where we have our executive director being in the diaspora, so she becomes our mouthpiece not only for Harare but also for Zimbabwe, where she's gone out and sought out partnerships with different funders, different donors, different organizations, and say we have needs back in Zimbabwe. Will you work with us? This is where our passion lies. So our passion is in women empowerment, our passion is in education, our passion is in economic empowerment, where we are saying skill the people, give women, especially give women skills so that they become economically empowered and they're able to live their own lives without staying in abusive relationships or marriages, especially because they cannot afford to look after themselves and their children. And so Phumulani was established in 2017 and in the US of A. And so we've been operating for the past 8 years. And she's passionate about gender prevention of gender violence. She's passionate about giving safe housing to people. She's passionate about empowering women, empowering children, education as well. So those are the areas that we do work in within the world, a global space, not only in America, but also here in Zimbabwe. So we are very excited to be part of Don Bosco. So we came here and this is such a ripe and a fertile ground for us to be able to give to plant into, to invest in, because they have not only the high school, but they also got the technical college where we are empowering the young men and the young women so that they go out into the world and make it and become part of the working class in the world, or the entrepreneurs or business people, as they are empowered by technical skills. And we know that globally, these technical skills are well sought after. Plumbers, electricians, machinists, boiler makers, they are highly sought after skills. And so we are hoping that as they are reading, as the students are reading these books, they'll be open, that they will know that they can actually use their skill beyond Zimbabwe. They'll be able to travel, they are qualified, and they'll be able to get jobs in other markets.
Okay, thank you very much for such a beautiful presentation. I was going to ask you, have you taken time to look through the books to see if they comply or if they go hand in hand with the current curriculum, the Zimbabwean curriculum of education? And also, do you have follow-up programs to make sure that the books are being fully or effectively utilized in schools?
Right. So we looked at the books and we of course we have to note that the American education system is a bit different from our system. But look, we are empowering a child, we are empowering a young man and a young woman, not only for the local market, and we see with what the world, where the world is going to, that the world has become a global village. So opening their minds beyond what the curriculum, because the curriculum cannot just be everything. It can't give you everything. And this is where we are coming in and saying, okay, supporting the curriculum, adding on to the curriculum, these are other things within your space, area of study, or your focus subject that you are studying. So that's fine. And then we've asked the beneficiary schools for feedback as the students are using the books. Are there other areas that they need more books on? Is there anything specific that they want to ask from Books for Africa? And it is conversations that we are willing to have with Books for Africa as our main donor, and say, okay, do you have, this is a specific area of need in terms of knowledge or information need for the beneficiary schools.
Thank you very much, Mami, for having you in Wange and also donating to Don Bosco for the benefit of the Wange community. We look forward to receiving you again on possibly the same or a different program of donation. Thank you very much.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Tatenda.